Hello, Sergeant. Happy New Year. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright. Going to Portland. JFK. Why does it like to go this way, not to Albany? Wish I could add in. Nope. Let's see, it just. Oh, why do they make Flightsim so unflightsimy? Telling you. Fine. But whatever. Yeah, see, like, I can't plan to routes. It's so silly, man. The new game's better, but it's worse in a lot of ways, so I'm not moving to the new game for a while, if ever. We'll see. Might move to X-Plane if Microsoft can't get its shit together. Nice. Alright, good. Alright, let's look at the real flight. Let's actually change the flight number. I keep meaning to do that. It is 5165. What altitude we doing? 17. Oh, come on, stop doing that. 17 thou. We probably yank the fuel down even more. Probably good there. We got a little bit of weather, so I don't want to yank it too hard down to where it's at, because we do have some ugly weather. Let's see what JFK is running for runways. Looks like 22 right. Yeah, so 22 right, and then the problem is they redid the terminals. I think the new Delta terminal's here. Let's actually look at the friggin' new terminal. No, I don't know. Unless this picture is real old. Let's see where the Delta. So Delta is not where I thought it was. Delta is in this terminal. The Delta's in this terminal, so let's see where they're actually at. They left out of gate B48. So, like, again, why can't the game just get the shit right? Like, come on, man. See where B48 is at JFK. Actually, I should just... Okay, so we got... Terminal 4 is the long leg. B48 is going to be third in from the... 1, 2, 3, fourth in from there. So it's one of these. It's 1, 2, 3. So this is 48. So let's go here. So again, the label is C, and in real life it's B. Like, why can't the game just get this right? Like, I don't know, man. Just freaking silly as hell to me. That's where they should be. Alright, let me see if they have what the routing is. We're not going to get the same routing because they were BDR Victor 487, Boeing Victor. Why are they so low? They're running Victor Airways. They're below 180. So, it's weird. Portland's got a little bit of weather. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I gotta look at the weather reports for Portland, but let's run that. That's fine. Yeah. Is that all good? I think that's all good. So I'm trying to get departures here. Come on, you dickhead. Come on. In the balls. This is these 5. The game makes it so hard to just plan a flight plan, which you'd think that was like it's kind of its job, but all right, arrivals direct. Let's see what they're running up in Portland. 060. Gotta look at the airport. They're doing a Sea-Dog 4. So Sea-Dog 4, I don't know which way they're doing it. If it's 060, they're probably doing Sea-Dog 4 to 11. Yeah, that's good. They're going up to Albany. That's why. So that's good. This is a heinous turnaround here. Let's go. Try D's. At least that makes a little bit more. What the fuck is that now? Like, what is this flight sim? Like, you get your head so far up your ass, I'm telling you. Wow, that's bad. Alright, like, this is just ridiculousness. Like, that's so ridiculous. I don't get it, but... Alright, that's the better route anyway. It's like, what the hell, man? We'll leave approach automatic. Yep. Stop bitching out flight sim for 2 seconds. It's just like... It's supposed to be a flight simulator. It's like, come on, man. Like, flight planning is a huge part of being a pilot, doing flight stuff. It's like, you know, simulating flight. Like, you think maybe game you could get that down. That's the stuff that frustrates me. It's like, I get they need a casual audience to, like, make the game financially viable, but it's like, come on, like, I think you can do it without completely making it inept at flight planning. Yeah, he's got enough hand-holding stuff for you know, the uninitiated. Oh, I gotta fix, I meant to see if I need a... I'll put an alternate if I need an alternate. So. Alright, I gotta finish fixing, Twitch. Alright, that's fixed. Alright, I got another. That's a good screenshot there. The lighting's really good. I'm gonna save that one. Alright, good. Alright, let's get in there. Do first flight of the day checks and everything, so it'll take us a little while. Get rocking and rolling.
Ground Endeavour 5165, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavour 5165, the jetway is going to be connected.
Alright, let's go cold and dark. Alright, we'll do first flight of the day checks. So, circuit breakers are all in. Hydraulics are all off. Nose wheel steering is off. Gear is down. Spoilers down. Flaps are at the correct position. Radar is off. ADG handle stowed. EMR flaps is normal. Alright, check electrics. Alright, at least 22 volts. APU and bite, SOV valve open. Spools and door is now open. Spin in the APU. Up, fire test. Shit, I didn't do a fire test. Come on there. I hate it when I press the right mouse button too much. It lets me do the friggin' lets me move the camera around independently there.
Ground Brickyard 4584 Heavy, requesting using pushback. Brickyard 4584 heavy pushback request accepted.
Ground Endeavor 5165, could you please send the baggage?
Endeavor 5165 baggage is on the way. Ground Jazz
Alright.
8635 heavy
Available. Let's
requesting
go
pushback.
through. Off
Jazz
on. All these ran.
8635 heavy
Auto.
pushback
Good.
request accepted.
Should have been nav and logo. Good there. All set. Recirc and packs. Okay. Testing the icing. Windshield heat. Alright. Get the, you son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta fix this. I hate it how it doesn't save my option. It's like, every time I want realistic IRS, and I have to go back and fix it every time.
4584 heavy, requesting the end of pushback. Brickyard 4584 heavy request to end pushback
What was I
received.
doing next here? Doing a bunch of tests here.
Ground Brickyard 4584 heavy, with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Brickyard 4584 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway
that's
Zulu
good.
Bravo Mike cross runway tree
Alright,
1
database
Romeo.
is good. Pause in
Contact
it.
tower on
We're at
118.7
JFK.
when ready.
Get her turned down so I
Ground
don't have
Jazz
to listen to this.
8635 heavy, with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Alright, JFK.
Jazz
Grab
8635
GPS
heavy,
1. Drive it in there.
short of runway 22 using taxiway Zulu Bravo Mike cross
Good.
runway tree 1 Romeo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Alright, I'm going to quickly check the weather at Portland to see if we need an alternate. So 1 hour before, 1 hour after, we need at least 2,000 feet and 3 statute miles visibility. Or we need an alternate. So. Okay. Okay, what's that again? Alright, so JFK. And we're going to Portland. PWM. Alright. So I'm checking the real weather. Again, it's supposed to be linked, but doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be correct. 06012 gusts into 22, 3 statute miles, rain, mist, overcast at 900 feet. Temperatures 4, dew point is 4, altimeter's 29 or 50. That's why we have mist, and it's low visibility is because the temperature and the dew point spread is none. It's the same. All right, so we do need an alternate. So let's. I doubt they show me what they planned for an alternate on the real one. Let's see what I want for an alternate. Something out of this weather. I don't know why internet's running funky. Let's see, what can I plan for an alternate? I could just do, I'll do Manchester. Okay. Looks like MHT's not in it, so let's do Manchester. So we'll do that. MHT is our alternate. It's nice and close. Flight number is 5165. Alright, we'll do that. 237 miles looks good. You can check your release to make sure that is correct. Let's go ahead and we'll go in and check the map here. Do what the first fix is out of here. The first fix is double L un. Double L on. Let me. I don't know what the departure does with that. Then it should be Albany. Looks like. So I think it actually goes right into the. Yeah, it's Cam. Okay, so it is Cam. I think Cam is on the arrival. Let's see. We're doing. What are we doing out of here? I didn't see. Gotta check that. I always forget to look. JFK-5, JFK-5, alright. And then we're gonna be taking off 22 right. Alright. Execute that. Let's see what that looks like. JFK-5, okay, that's fine. And then that's going to Lund. I think Cam is the beginning. Alright, JFK. Going to Lund. Double L Lund. JFK-5 to Lund. Alright, and then we're going to go to PWL. Then we're going to Cam. Okay, so no Albany Cam. And I think Cam is on the arrival, so. CDOG 4 into ILS. I'll leave the ILS blank, but Cam is the transition. Execute there. Let's go to legs page. So runway 22 Lund. Alright, I gotta move that. That's better. And then that. Alright, 22 Lund. I forget what PWL is. I'm just curious for the name of it. It doesn't tell me because it's Dicky. Cam is Cambridge, I believe. CDOG. Okay, that's good. Alright, that looks good. Let's walk it. Let's execute that. Alright. Okay, you don't wanna work anymore, game? What the fuck? Alright, let's go. Alright, 22 to Lund, up to PWL, Cam, CDOG, and the CDOG. Alright, good. That looks good. Alright, let's continue this. Flight plan, perf in it. I gotta do a full boat. Alright, and let's set payload simulator. So 62544, 0 fuel weight, 62544. It changes for each airplane because of the equipment. That's how much the actual airplane weighs. So you have to. Will it do that? Yep. 5790. We're light on fuel. Like we got 400 feet in there. We'll have 200 feet. Is what we can go down to. So it'd be nice to actually have a little bit of IMC. Hard to get IMC lately, so. What the fuck? Why did you change my 0 fuel weight? Come on, man. Don't change my 0 fuel weight. Keep my 0 fuel weight. Oh, I know why. Okay, it's gonna update it for the PAX count. That's what it is. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. There we go. It's gonna update it for the passenger count. Alright. That looks good. No alternate cruise. VNAV set up. Don't have a release, so I don't know what my winds are gonna be. Alright, that looks good. Do it from this side. Alright, range, that's good. Index, status iris. These are all set by default. They're good. They're synced by default, so we don't really need to screw with them too much. What am I looking for? Perf. I wanted VNAV set up. There we go. ISA deviation, let's say, I don't know, -5. I don't know what it is today, and then we'll do winds when we get in the air. Let's say 20 minutes from now, so we'll say 1600 Z. Okay. And then that's good. Alright. And I don't know what my cruise is going to be, so that looks good. Alright, we're good. Alright, good. Actually, we'll go to ACARS for that. Alright, good. That's all set. Let's finish some first flight of the day stuff here. I can't do radar test because of the game, so I won't do it. Alright, symbologies, traffic, the RA, We'll get TCAS test okay.
TCAS system test okay.
Yay, TCAS system test okay, that's good. Alright, let's see. I gotta do a couple tests here. I do a hydraulic test.
Ground Delta 644 Heavy, requesting the end of pushback. Delta 644 Heavy, request to end pushback received. Ground Delta 644 Heavy, with Sierra ready to taxi IFR. Delta 644 Heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 22 left via taxiway. Mike Alpha Alpha November Charlie Tango Alpha Alpha Delta Bravo cross runway.
Do a quick stall test while I'm sitting here. Alright, continuous ignition. Good there. Alright, good. Alright, did ice detector emergency lights. I did the stall test. Anti-skid test is complete. MLG, bay test, TCAS test, PA. Not going to worry about. Aileron, rudder trim, not going to worry about. CVR we can do while I'm looking down. Oxygen mask I'm not going to worry about. Alright, CVR test is okay. Fuel check valve, hydraulic test I got to do. Do the hydraulic. There we go. Hydraulic system test. Alright, hydraulics are off. No messages. Hydraulics and optics on. 13B2, checking pressures. Those are all good. Stab trim I can't disengage. So that would be just to verify the messages. We want to do 1, 3B, and 2 are on. Those are all good. Right, we'll go back to status. Engage. Stab trim. I'll do yaw dams too. I'm here. Alright, messages are out for the stab trim. I think. Let me look. Yep. That's just the APU load control valve. Those are all good. Alright, let's go back to hydraulic page. And we'll go to auto on 1, 3B, and 2. We should get depletion. Depletion, depletion, depletion. And we'll get low pressures. And that's good. And then 3A can come on. Alright, that's good. Not going to worry about oxygen mask. Fuel check valves on startup, so we're pretty much good. Alright, let's go back to the status page there. Alright, IRSs are aligned. Flight plans in. So let's go ahead. Hello, Aniko, 55. Ankilo, 55. How are you? Good to see you. I gotta switch back to clearance. Let's grab ATIS. Let's get the altimeters. Turn her up a little bit.
Visibility 10. Sky condition 1,400 feet. Scattered few clouds at 4,300 feet. 13,000 feet scattered. Temperature 10. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.55.
29.55.
ILS runway 22 right and ILS runway 22 left in use. Landing and departing runway 22 right and runway 22 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Sierra. Kennedy Airport.
See what that ding is. What's that ding? I don't know what that ding was. Alright, that's in.
Ground Endeavour 5165 IFR to Portland, ready to copy.
Endeavour 5165 is cleared to
12,000.
Portland Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 22 right, climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.75 squawk 5171.
Endeavour 5165 cleared to Portland Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 22 right, climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 124.75 squawk 5171.
Endeavour 5165, read that correct. Contact ground on 1 tree, 1 decimal tree, 75. Good day.
Alright, good. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at the departure really quickly here. Looks like a... Let's see what we got here. 22 left and right. We're gonna do the gateway climb. To be assigned during... Okay, whatever, right. Climbing right, turn to intercept JFK 232 until DME 5 JFK, and then turn left heading of 219. So I gotta make a waypoint. I forget how to do this. Let's see if I can figure it out again. Let's see. I forget how to enter this in. This one's tough. We're just gonna wing this. We'll just wing it. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I can make a radial, but it's gonna take forever. Let's see, what are we doing here? Okay, that's for the gateway climb. We're not doing the gateway climb, we're just doing 224, so we'll just do that. That's what it looks like anyway, 224. Alright, good. That's in there. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, that's off left anyway. We're just going straight out on that. Alright, good. That makes sense. Alright, so that's in. I think we're pretty much good to continue here. Let's put in the V-speeds. We can do that. I already set that in the sim. Aircraft. Let's get rid of the... I gotta call them to get rid of the bag car. Did we not get it? Let me look real quick. Thought I called for a baggage cart. I guess we didn't get it. It's fine. Okay. Let's get rid of the jetway.
Ground Endeavour 5165, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Alright, there goes that. I put up the guardrails, and then put up the door. And then we'll check the doors page.
Captain, the cabin is secure.
Right,
All
that's good.
passengers are aboard.
Alright, good. So we're pretty much ready for push here. I gotta go through checklists, but we'll be good.
Enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Right, so I got the V-speeds in A-cars. I gotta set the trim. Let's see, what's the trim at here? We're at 6.9. 6.9. We're not gonna flex. N1's good. We're at full N1. Doors are closed. Cabin pressure is, we'll do one click on that. Okay. Flight deck doors closed, crew escape hatch closed, and witness pins are in. APU on, AC power is checked. We already checked it. Left and right boost pumps are going to go in. Alright. Alright, we're going to go to fly from the left side here. That's coming on. Alright, we'll call for the pushback checklist. Actually, let's do the pre-flight list. Let's do the pre-flight checklist first. Interior and exterior inspection complete. Flight release. Signed and sent. Circuit breakers checked. Oxygen mask checked. Battery master on. Hydraulic panel is on. Pressurization set. Windshield heat is gonna... We'll go low on windshield heat. I think I already did it. Yeah, I already did that. Passenger signs. I didn't do on. Passenger signs are on. ICAS check set. Flight nav instrument check set. Altimeters are 2, 9 or 5, 5. Cross check. Nose wheel steering is off. Thruster versus arm. Radios. Transponder ADS flight ID is 51. What are we? 36, 51, 36. 5136. Radar is off. Parking brake set. Flight 10 briefing complete. Departure briefing is complete. We're going to be taking off runway. I'll do it now. We'll be taking off runway 22 left. 22 right, rather. And we're going to be on a heading at 224, and then we'll turn on course. Logbook QRH on board. Fuel required. We're good. We're on board there. Pushback is doors closed, flight, deck door closed, lock, fuel pumps on, transponders 1. Alright, that's good. Alright, we're all good. I gotta pull chocks. Alright. And then let's get a push.
Ground Endeavor 5165 requesting pushback.
Endeavor 5165 pushback request.
Alright, beacon's coming on. Beacon's coming on. Brakes dropping. Alright, to tell us we can start 1. So let's go ahead and hang on that. First flight day, we'll start the left engine. Alright, I got left engine start. %. There you go, track IR on. There we go. Taxi out on 1. Got a little bit of a taxi, but not too far. I should start the timer. Alright, starter is still on. Let's check the starter. Starter's out. 246. Engine's up and good. Let's stop the push.
Ground Endeavor 5165 requesting the end of pushback.
Endeavor 5165 request to end pushback position.
I'm going to take off track IR when I look down. Alright, I got to do a fuel valve check.
The walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you'll be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over
Kissing
your
your ass, good boy.
We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Alright, left and right boost pumps are coming off. Should get pump press, we do. Alright, right engine start. We're not going to do that yet. Alright, good. So we're going to hold there until we get the right engine going. Alright, so that's the test for that. So far done. Alright, now I got to jump back. It's a lot of jumping around. Alright, we'll quickly do the procedure here. Generators are all good there. Fuel pump test is done.
Ground Qatari 704 Heavy requesting pushback.
Bleed valves are all set.
704 Heavy pushback.
APU, we're going to go ahead and shut down the APU. After we check the electrics, make sure electrics can be handled on the engine. Okay, they can be. Shut down the APU. Make sure the engine's still taking the electrics there. APU's shutting down. Engine's got the electrics. We're good there. Cowling ice is going to be off. Probe switches are coming on. Oh, that's not the right one. Nope, that was right. I can't see. Yeah, I was right. Just can't see with zoomed out too much. Alright, AC and DC are checked. Alright. We'll check the rudder. Go flight controls. Flight controls, try it again. There we go. Alright, why is my rudder pedals not receiving? Hold on, I gotta go check this out. Why the rudder pedals aren't working?
Ground 704 heavy request to end pushback received.
Alright, let's see if this will work now.
Ready to taxi IFR.
There we go. Okay, good.
Qatari 704
Annoying.
taxi to and
Check
halt
rudder
short of
pedal
runway
full
22
travel.
right, using taxiway November Charlie
Alright,
Alpha
rudder
Delta
pedal
Bravo
full
Delta
travel.
Bravo cross runway tree 1 right,
Nose wheel
Delta
steering can
Bravo
get armed.
Bravo cross runway 22 right,
After
Foxtrot
start
Bravo Echo.
checklist.
Contact tower on
Fuel
123.9
pumps set,
when
bleed, air conditioning panel set, anti-ice is going to be off. Probes are on, electrics are checked, nose wheel steering armed. Flaps 8.
Taxiing hold short runway 22 right via taxiway. November Charlie Alpha Delta Bravo cross runway tree 1 right Delta Bravo Foxtrot Bravo cross runway 22 right.
Now do a quick
Foxtrot
flight
Bravo
control
Echo
check over on the
Qatari
flight control
704
page. Alright, there we go. Flight controls are checked. Alright, taxi checklist. Flaps are 8, 8, and 8. Takeoff speeds set. Thrusts set. Trims are centered 6.9. Flight controls are checked and checked. Alright, there we go. We'll do a delayed after start because we need to do the next engine. Alright, good. Alright, let's go ahead and get a taxi.
Ground Endeavour 5165 with
Yep.
Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavour 5165 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 right, using taxiway Kilo Foxtrot Alpha Hotel Bravo cross runway tree 1 right Echo Foxtrot Bravo Echo. Contact tower on 123.9 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 right using taxiway Kilo Foxtrot Alpha Hotel Bravo cross runway tree 1 right Echo Foxtrot Bravo Echo Endeavour 5165.
I'm just looking down at the taxi diagram here. Because again, they don't have any of the correct taxiways here, so I gotta do it myself. Because the game, for some reason, decides that we don't need accurate taxiways. Stand by here. I gotta look at the diagram here. Okay. We're good. Again, I can't use the real instructions because they decide that the taxiway is going to be labeled something else. Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, so about 2 minutes out, when we get ready to cross 3-1 left, we'll blow 2. Or 1-3 left, rather. We'll blow 2. I'm going to recenter my view for track IR. Taxi light should be on. the taxiway here. A little bit funky here. Again, I can't, like, IRL, I'd be able to look at the diagram, see that I'm turning right on Echo, and they don't label things correctly in game, so I can't just know that I'm turning on the right taxiway. I have to really kind of double check. Because I can't actually look at the signs and be sure in game. So this should be Echo. It's showing, is it showing Echo? Showing Echo, so yeah, it's correct on this one. Alright, we are cleared across. It's weird. You should, you know, likely they would tell us to clear to cross like right around now, not when we're taxiing, you know, when we first start taxiing. Alright, clear left, clear right, clear center. I put all my lights on. Maybe not the landing lights. These ropes come back off. Give me a little bit of a left crosswind. Alright, let's blow 2. Alright, 2's coming up. Keep the thrust up a little bit, get a little blow on it. Be a right crosswind.
Hold position. Caution the on the taxiway. Qatari 704 heavy. Continue taxi. Roger, Qatari 704 heavy.
I have to wait a bit, but I need to run a procedure anyway. Alright, starter is out, 2 is up, we get the low pressure. I can put them in now. Should have put them in already, but it's still will start fine. Alright, so that's the finish of the test there, and then alright, let's go ahead and drop the parking brake. I want to make sure I got TO. Takeoff config okay. Takeoff config okay is good. So we're all configured for takeoff. I need 2 minutes. We got 30 seconds, so by the time I get through the procedure, we'll be good. Oh, come on, man. Capital stuff's not doing anything. Switch over to tower. Looking at my iPad, that's why I gotta keep looking down. Try to bring it up. Alright, let's go ahead and we will manual cross feed. APU and bleeds. Okay, ignitions, anti-ice, brake honors. FMS is already on auto tune. Alright, before takeoff checklist. Flaps are 8, 8, and 8. Let's see. Flight attendants, let's do a quick PA. That flight attendant's prepare the cabin for takeoff. And they'll give us a ding. Tell us they're ready. Let's see. Fuel cross flows manual. APU and bleeds are set. Ignition is set. Anti-ice set. Brake temperature checked. FMS auto tune. ICAS checked and cleared. Checked and cleared. Radar terrain is going to be off. Takeoff briefing heading is going to be a 224. First fix is going to be Lund. Altitude is 12,000 feet. Airspeed, didn't see an airspeed restriction. I'll double check it. Min fuel for takeoff. We are good. Let me see this. The SID. No airspeed restriction. Yep, no airspeed restriction that I see. Nope. Okay. So that's good.
Kennedy Tower, Qatari 704 heavy at runway 22 right ready for departure.
Takeoff checklist complete.
Oscar Tango Hotel Hotel. Atari 704 heavy altimeter 29.53, wind 283 at 11. Cleared for
Alright, we've
takeoff
got our
runway 22
2
right.
minutes.
JetBlue 254 heavy wind 283 at 11. Caution, the Cessna Skyhawk landing runway 22 left. Clear to land runway 22
Alright, he
left.
just disappeared. Alright.
Kennedy Tower Endeavour 5165 ready for IFR departure, runway 22 right.
Endeavour 5165 altimeter 29.53, wind 283 at 11. Traffic is Airbus A20N on final. Cleared for takeoff runway 22 right.
Alright, clear for takeoff. I see him out there.
Cleared for takeoff.
He's going to the
runway
left
22
side,
right,
he's going to the right
Endeavour
side,
5165.
looks like. We got plenty of runway, I can do a little bit of a roll.
Clear to land runway 22 right, JetBlue 254 heavy.
Set thrust. Thrust set. 6 knots airspeed alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Select speed. Heading. I'll hand fly it. And speed 200.
Endeavour 5165, contact New York departure on 124.75. Good day.
I'll hand fly for a little bit.
Going to 124.75.
It's a handful to do
Endeavour
it. Just myself
5165.
here.
New York departure Endeavour 5165 is passing 1,500 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165, New York departure altimeter 29.53, radar contact. Continue.
Flaps up. Select speed 250. Can't see. It's 250. Alright, I'll pilot on. Alright, track hours coming up. Climb checklist, or after takeoff checklist. I didn't do the delayed start. I did do it. Flaps up. Well, this one's silent, so it's, but oh, yeah. That's just the cargo conditioned air. After takeoff check is complete.
Endeavour 5165, contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day.
118.975, Endeavour 5165. Goodbye. New
See
York
if they give
Center
me a
Endeavour
turn on for us.
5165 is at 8,700 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165, New York Center altimeter 29.52, radar contact. Continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo.
Okay, they got me going direct JFK. Interesting.
Endeavour 5165, climb and maintain 17,000 feet. New York Center American 229er 2 heavy, 9,900 feet. American 229er 2 heavy, New York Center altimeter 29.52, radar contact. Continue to Sejong. Endeavour 49er 76, contact
fix this whole, this flight plan's a mess.
American 229er 2 Heavy contact New York. Approach on 126.8. Good day. 125.85.
I gotta fix this.
49er 76. Goodbye. Endeavor 5206 traffic is 10 o'clock 2 miles at 7,200 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Endeavor 5165.
Endeavor 5165. Contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
Yeah, it's... Wow. Finally, let me do it.
121.125. Endeavor 5165. Goodbye.
Through 10. Yeah, that got busy there because she gave me the direct JFK and it cycled Lund behind me because we were on a vector away, so I had
New York
to fix
Center
it.
Endeavor 5165 is passing 14,600 feet, climbing
So what I'm
17,000
going to do is
feet.
I'm actually going to cycle in a heading here,
Endeavor
direct to
5165,
JFK.
New York Center altimeter,
I'm going to run the heading.
2.53 radar contact.
I'm going to go direct JFK again, and then I'm going to go back to nav, 5-3. Pressure's very low. That's 16,000 for 17,000. 17,000 is our final, so we're running low today. Yeah, so it's always like if they start giving you a lot to do, you know, go into heading mode, change that out, fix the box. Like you do have two pilots, so the pilot flying would be spinning. You know, likely they can't go direct JFK; it's not in there. So you go heading mode, you set up the heading bug, heading mode, turn direct JFK, let them put it JFK and fix the box, and that's the benefit of two pilots. You can easily accomplish that where if you have one pilot, you don't get that, Just it's a lot of work to do with one pilot. Two pilots, it's not too bad to do.
New York Center Delta 1574 Heavy 10,000 feet. Delta 1574 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29.53 radar contact. Continue to Sejol. American 229er 2 Heavy contact New York approach on 126.8. Good day. Delta 1574 Heavy contact approach on 125.7.
Our temp.
Good day.
Alright, let's fix our temperature. We're at cruise now.
6.8 American 229er 2 Heavy.
Let's see. Currently
Going to
negative 20. What's our wind? Got a 30 knot tail pretty much. Okay.
New York Center
See what it's
American
doing there.
229er 2 Heavy 10,000 feet. American 229er 2 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29.53 radar contact. Continue to Sejol.
Alright, so we're looking at a plus, give it a plus 25. Alright, for our wind. It's a short flight. I didn't put an actual off time in there.
American 229er 2 Heavy contact New York approach on
Let's see, 9 minutes ago.
Good day.
Yeah, so we're about 10 minutes late on departure than I thought we were going to be.
Center JetBlue 1584 Heavy 10,000 feet. JetBlue 1584 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29.5. 2 radar contact. Continue to Decky. 126.
We could shag some ice. The weather in Maine is not great. But we do have an alternate that I did put in Manchester.
Good day. New York Center American 229er 2 Heavy 10,000 feet. American 229er 2 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29.5. 2 radar contact. Continue to Decky.
Yeah, I missed it.
1 tree 2 decimal tree Endeavour 5165. Goodbye.
Idea.
Boston Center Endeavour 5165, 17,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165 Boston Center altimeter 29.50 radar contact. Continue. Endeavour 5165 contact Boston Center on 1 tree for decimal tree. Good day.
Going to 1 tree 4 decimal tree Endeavour
Cam in there, right?
5165.
Yeah, why is it? It doesn't like. Yeah, why is it thinking Cam is way the Christ up there? It's sending me to Cambridge, England. Why is it doing that? Why does it not want to do that? It's interesting. Look at the star for there. Yeah, it's CAM. Cambridge. I don't know why it doesn't like it. Maybe I mistyped it. Just put it in my EFB. Yeah, it's going to Cambridge, England. What the friggin' hell is it doing? Interesting. I don't know why it's doing that.
Boston Center Endeavour 5165, 17,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165 Boston Center altimeter 29.50 radar contact. Continue.
Probably spin this flight around, come back. Maybe I get a tail number on this plane and check out where it's going because it's yeah, it's not out yet. They're still there, so I'm trying to see where they're heading back to. They just they arrived 23 minutes early. They got in, so I'm trying to see where they're going after this. Yeah, because I want to plan the flight back. Yeah, I don't know where they're headed after that. Likely back to JFK, I'd say, or LaGuardia. Portland's not going to have a lot of archers.
Brickyard 5626 heavy contact Boston Center on 128.1. Good day.
Could look it up somewhere else. Let me see where it's going.
128.1 Brickyard.
Should be able to find it
56 heavy.
using some of my other tools that I will not make available to you guys. Let's see, PWM, Portland, today.
American Tree 1 heavy contact New York Center on 121.125.
Well, that's not working.
Good day.
See if I can find it here.
Going to 121.125 American Tree 1 heavy.
I'll see where they're going later. Yeah, we'll be to Cambridge in 13 minutes, and then we're pretty much in the approach, on the arrival, so I'll go ahead and brief the arrival. Alright, Sea Dog 4. Go Cambridge, then we want to be at 11,000 for Sea Dog, and at above 2,300 for Buxto. We are going to be landing to the east, so we'll be going to Buxto. So where's, okay, that's all just that. Just reading all the requirements. That's good. Landing elevation 76 feet. Put that in now. 40, 60, 80. Alright. And we'll take the seatbelt sign. We'll stick it to auto for now. We're not going to be up here long, so give the people a chance to go to the bathroom if they need to. But there's a quick flight. I would expect we're coming back to JFK, or we're going to like LaGuardia or something. 7,200 feet of runway. Probably plan on getting off at Alpha 4. If we miss Alpha 4, we'll go Charlie, left turn into the gates. And then we'll go ahead and we'll expect the ILS 11, unless they give us an RNAV 11. They could, seeing I left it up to them, but just give it a quick look. We're going all the way to Buxto, so that would make sense to give us this anyway. 1099, 110's final approach course, glide slope intercept at Mena. DA is going to be 276. My god, this takes forever to spin this stuff in game. I unloosed the mouse wheel and then it takes like half a second. Alright, 276, we'll go 280. Alright, 280. We're at airport elevation 76 feet. Let's make sure we can do the approach. We should be able to quickly check the ATIS. Not gonna check on the plane, I'll check the actual one. Yeah, I'll look at the ATIS. I'll look up the ATIS real quick. Let's see what it is. $19.05. Probably won't get it for a little while, but it's in there. But it was showing last I looked. Time are we gonna be in there? Probably 35 minutes, something like that. Let's say. So 17 hundo. So 2 statute miles, overcast at
Endeavour 5165,
600 feet.
contact Boston Center on 132.65. Good day.
So we should break out at 600 feet,
132.65,
and we can go down to
5165.
as far as
Goodbye.
about 280. We're
Boston
gonna need the
Center,
ILS
Endeavour
though.
5165, 17,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165.
We'll
Boston
probably make it
Center,
into on the RNAV, but
45 radar,
rather have the ILS.
continue.
4-5, huh? It's dropping. Dropping, dropping, dropping. Keep a quick eye out if we ice up any, but I doubt it. Should be alright. Temp is lowish, but we'll see what. Actually, we might ice up. Let's look at the current weather. Might get a little. It's not a big deal if we do, but it's almost all cleared out now. What was in there, so might be clear by the time we get there. Icing looks a little bit to the north of where we're gonna be. Alright, see, let's check all our cruise stuff here. What's our ground speed? 411. Not too bad. It's good to get a little weather to
Center
go on.
American tree 14 heavy is at flight level tree 65 climbing flight level tree 70. American tree.
I'm gonna put in the
14
ILS.
Boston
That's a good way
Center
for them to
radar
give me something
contact.
different.
Continue to trend. Care 1717 contact. Approach on 132.825. Good day.
They better just give me vectors. Ugh, they give me like a big full approach nonsense. I'll be annoyed.
132.825. Care 1717. Goodbye.
Yep, that screwed us. Alright, let's see. Alright, you kicked my nav off, huh?
Boston Center Frontier Flight 488 tree heavy is at flight level tree 25 climbing flight level tree 60. Frontier Flight 488 tree heavy Boston Center radar contact continue.
Let's see the weather. Let's see the conditions. I might switch these up to wet runways. Yeah, it's raining. Let's go wet. That's just for takeoff anyway, but
Endeavour 5165, contact Boston Center on 123.75. Good day.
123.75 Endeavour 5165. Goodbye.
bye.
Boston Center Endeavour 5165, 17,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165, Boston Center altimeter, 29.46 radar contact. Continue to Charlie Alpha Mike.
Alright, big cam in 2 minutes. Top of the, we gotta be at 11 at Sea Dog. I camped twice? What's that about? I had a cam in there twice. Duped it. Camp Sea Dog, KDEC, Eric, Bucks Toe. Should be no. That's it. Should be no discontinuity there. Okay. 32 out. Alright, let's see what, we'll try to do some of this math here. Alright, 26 minutes off of Sea Dog. And we just gotta go down 6,000 feet, so about 3 minutes out, we're gonna want that descent. It's gonna do the wobble wobble here, so I'm gonna try to fix the wobble wobble. That's a game thing. Sometimes the real airplanes will do them too, but it's mostly wobble wobble. A game thing. Go on heading for a little bit, and then we'll go back on course once I manually get it fixed on course. You can see the top of the descent's right before Sea Dog. And so you see the course just a touch to the left, but we have a right tailwind, so might push us back anyway, so I don't want to go too harsh off, so I'll go like 2 degrees off. Now once that centers back up, I will put us back on FMS. You see we're in heading mode, put us back on FMS. We're close to centering up. It's not quite there, you can see it's not quite on yet. I'm using that wind to help push me on course. Alright, that looks good now. See how much it wants to freak around or not. That's good, that's better. See, it took the freak out of it. And we'll get a little bit of integrated light and a touch of flood in there in the event that it gets dark as we're coming in. We do have, do expect to be getting a little bit of, gonna get dark in there a little bit as we get in the clouds. So I don't have to look for all the switches while we are in the stuff. It doesn't look like they've departed yet because I'm doing a flight aware search. I'm not getting their outbound. I'm using the actual tail number, so flight number can change. So access.
Endeavor 5165. Contact Boston Center on 134.7. Good day.
Now 1347, Endeavor 5165, see ya.
134.7 Endeavor 5165. Goodbye. Boston Center Endeavor 5165, 17,000 feet.
Endeavor 5165 Boston Center altimeter 29 decimal for 7 radar contact. Continue to dog.
Now the fuel's concerning. Let's see. Oof. I might have undercooked our fuel here. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, we're tight, real tight on fuel here. Okay. I don't. What killed our fuel burn so bad? I use the problem is I use the in-game information, and the proper release would tell you all this stuff. We got a good tailwind. I'm running at a reasonable rate. We're at a low altitude, which isn't helpful. But we're at the altitude planned for us, so gotta keep an eye on that fuel. Maybe I'll fix it, because I used the in-game's fuel ring, and it looked right, but it might be a little bit low. We'll get some back as we start to descend, but here, fuels look pretty damn hairy right now. Again, I'd have minimum fuel on my release for takeoff. I don't have that because, you know, this game doesn't care about simulations. Yeah, I'd be able to tell on the ground if I was going to have enough fuel. Work with dispatch, call dispatch, they would fix it too. They'd give us the fuel load and then look at it, so. Kind of at the mercy of the game here. We do have a good whip and tailwind, so. The fuel trend's not looking good. See, now it's better, so. Updated, it's looking better. It's still too damn low, but it's better. We've eaten up our extra. Got a little bit of reserves, but not much. Yeah, so we're showing 500 something pounds. We don't want to land, we're not going to go around with less than 600 pounds, but yeah, we'd be declaring a fuel emergency for this, but probably do minimum fuel now. We can make a call. Again, in real life, you have much better resources to. You'd have the flight release would be giving you the right fuel, and then you would have be able to talk to dispatch. They'd be monitoring the weather if they need to change it. You know, like say the trend's going way up now. So I think it was just the way the game was calculated. It was funky because if you look, we're back up 700. I like to land with greater than 1,200 pounds, ideally, but. See the trends are going up here, so. Plus, as we descend, we're going to be pulling the thrust back, so see what the trend does.
Endeavor 5165 contact Boston Center on 128.325. Good day.
Going to 128.325, Endeavour 5165. Boston Center, Endeavour 5165, 17,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165 Boston Center altimeter 29 decimal for 7 radar contact. Continue to dog.
Alright, still the dogs. They call it, what do they call it? They call it dog? Sea dog. She calls it sea dog, but she sounds like she says dogs. I think it's the way the AI interprets sea dog as dogs. Maybe she didn't say dogs. She's saying it funky. Alright, we'll be at top of descent, 3 minutes. If she doesn't give it to me, I'll call for it. Call for it now.
Boston Center, Endeavour 5165. Request 11,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165 descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, Endeavour 5165.
Alright, descent checklist 2947 cross-checked. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for landing. Arrival. See now, like, we were up to 2,200 pounds per hour, and now we're much lower. So if you look at our instantaneous, we'll come in with like 2,000 there. But of course, we're going to thrust up again. But that kind of just, I don't know why it was so funky. It's 12,000 for 11,000. Alright, we're about 6 minutes out. That'll change. We're just currently doing it at our current speed, which is going to be slowing down here. So. The Buxto is about, I believe, 2003 we went for Buxto, so that's not what I want to do. 2-3 for Buxto, yeah.
Endeavour 5165, contact Boston Center on 128.2. Good day.
128.2, Endeavour 51. So that's it.
Going to 128.2, Endeavour 5165.
Portland Airport information, Echo 1600 Zulu. Wind 044 at 10. Visibility 10 in heavy rain.
Yep.
Sky condition
Good.
1,200 feet
Got
scattered, ceiling
good biz there.
4,100 feet broken. Temperature 4. Dew point. Portland Airport
Boston Center,
information,
Endeavour
Echo
5165.
We got good
11,000
visibility now. The
feet.
rain's out.
Wind 043 at 10.
Yeah, good viz down there now. Breakout at 1,200 feet, where originally it was down at 400 feet when we took off, so.
Endeavour 5165, contact Boston Center on 118.55. Good day.
1185, Endeavour 5165. See,
Going to 118.55, Endeavour 5165.
Alright, so next cross restriction we have is above 2003 at Buxton, so. Let's see, we'll get the Buxton update here as soon as we pass Casey. We'll see when we're going to be at Buxton. I could just look it up too. Yes. 16 minutes. That's weird. My time's all screwed up now too. Buxton's right on the ILS. Times are all screwed up here. Not a lot. Two minutes to Buxton. Yeah, these times look screwy. 11 miles are still doing 290 knots. So. Yeah, these times are screwed up. Alright, we got the ILS is already in. Let's check it. 1099. 1099, and it's in green auto tune. We're good. Alright. And let's get a descent for Buxton here. I got tune in. Okay.
Boston Center, Endeavour 5165, 11,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165.
Should give us a descent here in a second.
9.45 radar contact. Continue to Aurora. Endeavour 5165. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Endeavour 5165.
Endeavour 5165 contact. Approach on 125.5. Good day.
.5, Endeavour 5165. Goodbye. Approach Endeavour 5165 is passing 10,400 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Endeavour 5165, approach altimeter 29 decimal for 6 radar contact. Continue to Buxton. Endeavour 5165, now.
Go to fuck. Do not.
Endeavour 5165, you are 14 miles west of Portland. Contact Portland Tower on 120.9er
Gonna be
when
weird.
inbound on the approach.
Yeah, it's giving me a wiggly wiggly.
Tower
Going
on
heading here.
120.9er, Endeavour 5165.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll switch to green needles. Okay. Switch to nav actually. We'll get it on the straight. I'll switch over to green. Fuck. Let's go back to nav here. I'm gonna just hand fly it in here for a second. I'm just kind of screwed up at the moment.
Portland Tower, Endeavour 5165, 11 miles west
We're
inbound,
gonna be way
ILS runway
unstabilized
11
here.
approach.
Endeavour 5165, Portland Tower. Altimeter 29er.46, 1055 at 11. Cleared ILS runway 11 approach.
Really dive it to get in here.
Cleared ILS runway 11 approach, Endeavour 5165.
It'd be ugly. That late descent screwed me. Okay. Ah, shit. Respect, just no respect. Gotta get us down here. Okay, I gotta catch this up. Just gonna do it manually. Okay. Alright. We're contacted. We're all good. All right, we're good. I got a little bit of a ways to do to fix this.
Endeavour 5165, 1055 at 11. Cleared to land runway 11.
Okay. Maybe ugly.
Clear to land runway 11, Endeavour 5165.
Gotta chase it here too much. Why is this all fucked up? This is all fucked up. It didn't cycle correctly. I think it's trying to put a procedure turn in there. We're off on everything. I should go missed. I'm gonna try to catch it just because we're low on fuel here. There we go. I'm trying to get the speed down. I don't know why the course is backwards on this. It's fucking weird, man. Shit auto, of course. Alright, approach lights in sight. This is gonna be gross.
Sync rate.
I don't have the fuel to be dicking around.
Pull up. Pull up.
1,000.
We're gonna go missed.
Pull up.
Ladies and
Sync rate.
gentlemen, the captain has aborted the landing. Please keep your
That was
seatbelt
gross.
fastened as we will
Portland
be
Tower,
landing
Endeavour
shortly.
5165.
A
is
late
going
descent
missed.
fucked me. I should have called for it from her earlier.
5165 contact. Approach on 125.5. Good day.
Okay, what did she say?
Going to 125.5, Endeavour 5165.
I don't have the mist in there either. Let's just go. We'll go with the current altitude in there. We'll come back for another one.
Approach Endeavour 5165 is missed approach at Portland.
I don't know why, like, didn't grab the approach at all. It was freaking weird, man. It was backwards, the green needles. I don't know why the green needles were backwards.
500 feet. Expect ILS runway 11 approach. The
she wouldn't take me up to 75.
Endeavour 5165, you are 3 miles east of Portland. Contact Portland Tower on 120.9er when inbound on the approach.
Okay.
Tower on 120.9er, Endeavour 5165.
Oh, come on, man. Give me the right shit here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. See, I don't know why she's having me climb so high. I need to get back down was the problem in the first place. This ATC's fucking me here, something awful. See, I should have been 2003 at Bucks, though, and they didn't give me the descent till late, so I had to screw around with it. Okay. Mess. Yeah, that lack of descent really screwed me. Because I couldn't catch up. Like, I was doing everything I could to catch up, and I just couldn't. Will be better going in now. Gotta watch that fuel. We gotta make this one in. We don't have a lot of fuel to fart around with here. See, they should have had me down at 2,300 at Bucks, though, and I missed, I didn't switch over quick enough. And then, but still, they're very late. I had to call for all these altitudes in game, and it's very late. Like, you pretty much need to be 2,300 at Bucks, though, or you're not going to make it. Alright, 3-3 for 2-3. Alright, we're slowed down now, we're in better shape. Definitely going missed was the right thing. Alright, so it looks correct now. Like, the other thing that was wrong was the green needles should have been pointing into the runway, and they weren't. So, like, I don't know what the hell that was about either. Yeah, see, it didn't grab the localizer correctly. I don't know what the story was with that. Let me double check the approach real quick. 110, yep. It's supposed to be 110. Yeah, it wasn't like it should have auto coursed it because it's a localizer. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. We're getting slow here. I'm just trying to get this set up. Trying to keep it slow so this left turn I can keep it tight. Alright, we're gonna go start flapping in here. Like, they would not, like, the other thing, too, is the ATC wouldn't tell you go direct Bucks, though. Like, how am I turning around? Ding dong. You're not giving me a procedure turn. You'd give me vectors out and then to Buckstone. You wouldn't give me 7,000, well, they might give you 7,005, but it's unlikely. Why not keep me at 2,003? You know, just like a lot of stuff doesn't make sense in game. You know, it can be very frustrating if you kind of don't know what you're doing. Get get the track IR back centered. It's all wonky. Okay. All right, so we're gonna pass Buxto here, and then I'm gonna turn us in. So I'm gonna leave us in green needles here. And I'll turn us in. Let's see. Do I arm the approach? I think I do. I'm going to slow us down. Help that turn out. Alright, approach is armed, so it should grab the localizer. Alright. Got track IR and I'm moving the mouse, which is a mess. Watch VREF. Alright, now we're lined up better here. Alright, it's on Loc 1. It's kind of going to do a dance, which I'm not thrilled about, but hopefully it grabs it and doesn't make a mess of it. So I have to take over. Alright, we're inbound, so we can call tower.
Portland Tower, Endeavour 5165, 12 miles
Alright,
west
localizer's
inbound,
alive.
ILS runway 11 approach.
Endeavour 5165 Portland Tower. Altimeter 29.4 wind 005 at 8. Cleared ILS runway 11 approach.
Alright, clear the approach. Alright, need a before landing checklist here. Linear's down, 3 green, flaps 45, thrust reversers are armed. Before landing check is complete. Alright, we need to stick this one. We don't have a ton of fuel, so. Yeah, it was just some weird stuff happened there. It was like the localizer was backwards, so it didn't grab it right, and then
ILS runway
they
11
descended me
approach,
wicked
Endeavour
late. So
5165.
I tried to chase it. All right, glide slope's not alive yet. Alright, so we got the Loc joining. Glide slope's alive. Check the published mist on this again. We're not going mist, but let's see. 3 bones. Okay. Alright, we're locked into the localizer. Yeah, it looks right now. The needle was pointing the wrong way, so I don't know what the deal was with that. It's supposed to auto course, it didn't. It's on auto tune, so I don't know what the deal was. I should have descended us down to 1.8, but I didn't. It's alright. We'll grab the glide slope right here. Alright, glide slope's captured. Try to get track IR fixed again. Okay. Alright, we're in localizer and glide slope here. We're looking good. Get back on VREF. We got a positive temperature, so we're not going to ice up.
Endeavour 5165
Good land.
wind 005 at 8. Cleared to land runway 11.
Clear to land runway 11 Endeavor 5165.
Alright. Getting ready to try to get this autopilot off here. Second. Alright, we're nice and stable. Try to keep it that way. Approach lights in sight, continuing. Runway in sight, landing.
Portland Tower, SkyWest Tree 67212 miles west, inbound ILS, runway 11 approach. SkyWest Tree 672, Portland Tower. Altimeter 29.41, wind 005 at 8. Cleared ILS, runway 11 approach.
Yep. Had flight spoilers out, that's nice to know. And we're low on fuel here. That's why I said we're not going around.
Cleared ILS, runway 11 approach, SkyWest Tree 672.
I catch our descent rate up a little bit. The trim in this yoke is terrible. Main reason with the Honeywell. See, like I knew it was gonna sink rate me there. Fuck off. Trim is just so bad. Trim is so bad. Because I can't actually take the pressure off the yoke, where in real life you can't. That's the whole point of trimming, is you're taking the pressure off. Landing. I can't do it because I literally have a spring in there. It's gonna lag out at the last second. That's nice. Don't lag out, you son of a bitch. It's lagging out.
Sync rate.
50, 40.
Yeah, it's real laggy right
30,
now.
20, 10.
The lag is killing me, man. I can't get a good landing with the lag. We'll go to the next one.
The captain aborted the takeoff. Please remain in your seat.
Aborted the takeoff? I'm not doing a takeoff, you daffy weirdo. What the hell's she saying, man? Back there saying I was doing a aborted takeoff.
Endeavor 5165, contact ground on 120.9er.
Jesus Christ, I'm sick of this mouse doing the fucking controls. Oh, it's so annoying. It's like, I've got track IR on. Stop letting the mouse control my view. It's friggin' frustrating.
Portland Tower, Blue Streak 5 Tree, 721 miles west, inbound ILS, runway 11 approach. Blue Streak 5 Tree, 72 Portland Tower. Altimeter 29.41, wind 005 at 8. Cleared ILS, runway 11 approach.
Portland ground Endeavor 5165 taxi to the gate.
Endeavor 5165 taxi to gate tree using taxiway Bravo. Cleared ILS, runway 11 approach, Blue Streak 5 Tree 72.
Taxi to gate tree via taxiway Bravo Endeavor 5165.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting the new Honeywell yoke because, like, this yoke's alright, but the problem is there's a spring in there. And so when you trim a real airplane, like, you're taking all the control forces off of it. So there's no pressure. So the problem is I'm trying to trim to get rid of the pressure, and you can't because there's literally a spring in there. And so, like, a bunch of people have put different springs in. They've cut the springs to try to get them to be less strong in this yoke. So it just makes it, like, it's hard to trim it. Like, in the real simulator, it's a piece of cake not to get a sync rate on approach. But in this sim, because of this yoke, it's a pain in the ass. It really is. got time on that engine. We got 15 more seconds. I got to do a pump test. I don't know why the jet bridge is above us. Dude, what do you want me to move it for now? Yeah, fuck you. You're not moving it, dude. Like perfect, and you're gonna bitch about it? Okay. Alright, let's go through the procedure here to shut it down. I gotta do the fuel test, so. Alright, let's see. Alright, left engine shut down, so make sure the APU's up. APU's up. Alright, left and right boost pumps off. Pump, press. Right boost pump on. Okay, now we're at the gate. We can shut down too. Alright, 2's coming down. Alright. Let's see. Parking brakes. My god. Park air. Parking brakes set. Nose wheel steering's off. Seatbelt switch can go up. Fuck track air. It's just not working right now. It's really frustrating me. Alright. Chocks put in.
Portland Ground Endeavour 5165, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavour 5165, the jetway is going to be connected.
We did secure.
Portland Tower, Airbus, Mike X-ray Yankee.
It should stay armed, man. There's no off position.
Miles west, inbound
Please.
ILS runway 11 approach. Airbus, Mike X-ray Yankee 8788, Portland Tower. Altimeter 29.41, wind 005 at 8. Cleared ILS runway 11 approach. SkyWest tree 672, wind 005 at 8.
Alright, there's a little hairy at the end there. Just, again, ATC does not give you your instructions on time in game. Like, let's see if I can bring it up real quick. Sea Dog 4 arrival. So it's very, let's go to air nav. So in game, they're very late on descent, so I have to call for it. I had to call for one of them, the 11,000 foot, because they weren't going to give it to me. And that's the problem. And so especially flying by myself, it's a hell of a lot of work. And then you're, you know, so it's tough to be able to do both at once. And so if they don't give me the right altitude, I have to ask for them, and then I have to get everything in there. So it puts me behind the airplane. Let me see if I can get this up. So like right here, Sea-Dog, we need to be 11,000 feet. So I had to call for Sea-Dog at 11. They didn't give me the Sea-Dog at 11. And then they're supposed to give me about 2,300. And they're supposed to give me 2,300 because if we look at the ILS runway 11, right here at, before we get to Buxteaux, we want to be at 2,300. We don't want to intercept Buxteaux at 2,300. We want to be there before. Well, they gave it to me late. Part of it was I was late on checking in with them. And then if we had been at the right altitude, and then we had an issue with the green needles, it's supposed to automatically align it for the course of the runway, which is 110. It didn't. It had it backwards. And so it was almost running as a back course. So I don't know why the hell it was doing that. Should have cycled it to be forwards because we were, behind Buxteaux, and it didn't. It cycled it behind us, so then it wouldn't grab the localizer correctly. So I was off the localizer and still trying to chase my altitude. So, I was gonna go around. I was gonna go missed anyway, but I figured I'd chase it in, see like if I could recover it. It was a no. But and then I had to come back, so I should have gone missed as soon as I flew through the course because the course was backwards. But then the second time, they were trying to give me some crazy nonsense, so I just did it myself. Like, they were trying to have me go direct Buxteaux. Let me see if I can bring it back up. Show you how silly that would be. So, like, what the game was trying to have me do, which, again, is nonsense, is... So, if you look at the airport here, they were trying to have me come... Where's Buxteaux? Buxteaux. I don't see it on there. Yeah, I don't see... where's Buxteaux's right here. So when I went missed past the airport, they were trying to have me come direct Buxteaux into a procedure turn. Not in a million years would you be doing that. What they'd have you do is they would give you a turn, and you would come out, and then they would vector you back in. And that's what I did myself. I gave myself a parallel course, brought myself back in, grabbed the localizer nicely, right on glide slope. I picked the correct altitude. So it's just, ATC in this game is really terrible, and so unfortunately you got to take it from them. So what I should have done is, on the arrival, I had to ask them to descend me down to 11,000. As soon as we got past Sea-Dog, I should have asked them for 2,300, and the reason I didn't was it's 2,300. I can only ask for even numbers. So I should have just asked for 2,000. Is what I should have done. Ask for 2,000 feet, and then start my descent down, because we were only a couple minutes away, and we had to go from 11,000 feet down to 2,003, which is fine. So what ATC would do is they would either clear you on the arrival and clear you down to 2,300, or they would, as soon as you hit Sea-Dog, they clear you down to 2,300, you descend. But the game doesn't know when to do it, so they do it late, and so it's fine. If I were to guess, the problem is the game can't decide how fast you're supposed to be going. And so they make it for like a mid-range between a Cessna 172 and a jet. And the problem is it's too much of a descent for a jet, and would be, too early for a Cessna 172. So, but thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you are new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.